In a small village, nestled beneath a towering mountain, there lived a young man named Kaito. His life, like many of ours, was filled with anxieties, fear of failure, uncertainty about the future, and the heavy weight of expectations. Every day, he would gaze at the mountain, wondering if he would ever overcome the burdens that weighed him down. One day, a wise old monk visited the village. His calmness and presence were so profound that the villagers believed he had unlocked the secret to inner peace. Kaito, desperate for guidance, approached the monk and asked, "Master, how can I find peace in this chaotic world? How can I conquer the fears that hold me back?" The monk said, "If you seek peace, climb the mountain. But know this, it's not an ordinary climb. The journey will challenge you, not just your body, but your mind and spirit. Only if you persevere will you discover something far greater than peace. You will find yourself." The very next morning, Kaito set out on the journey. The path was rugged and unforgiving, filled with jagged rocks and narrow ledges. Each step felt heavier as the weight of his doubts and fears pressed down on him. "Why am I doing this?" he thought. "Should I just turn back?" But something deep inside pushed him forward. Higher he climbed, battling fierce winds that tried to push him down, and rains so heavy they blurred his vision. With every obstacle, Kaito's resolve grew. He began to realize that the mountain wasn't just a physical trial. It was a reflection of his own inner battles. At one point, Kaito stood at the edge of a cliff. The path seemed to end in a sheer drop. Fear gripped him. His heart raced, his body froze. The fear of falling, the fear of failing, was paralyzing. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and remembered the monk's words, "You will find yourself." In that moment, it became clear. The fears that controlled him on the mountain were the same fears that ruled his life. The mountain wasn't an enemy. It was a teacher. He opened his eyes, took a step back, and saw a new path, hidden all along. After days of relentless climbing, Kaito finally reached the summit. The view was breathtaking, endless skies, his village far below, and the world stretching out endlessly before him. But what struck him most was the silence. A profound stillness enveloped everything. In that silence, Kaito realized that the climb wasn't about conquering the mountain. It was about conquering himself. The fears and doubts he had carried with him were gone, not because they had vanished, but because he had learned to face them. He had found peace, not by avoiding challenges, but by embracing them. When Kaito returned to the village, he was not the same man. There was a calmness in his presence, a quiet confidence. The villagers, seeing the change, asked him, "How did you do it?" Kaito simply smiled and said, "The mountain taught me to be still in the storm, to see fear as a friend and strength, not in avoiding the climb, but in embracing it." And so, Kaito became an inspiration, not for climbing a mountain, but for learning to climb the mountains within. Life, much like Kaito's journey up the mountain, is filled with challenges that test us, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But what if I told you that the obstacles you face aren't roadblocks meant to stop you, but teachers meant to guide you? The mountain Kaito climbed wasn't just a physical feat. It was a reflection of his inner world, his fears, doubts, and anxieties. And just like Kaito, we all have our own mountains to climb. But here's the truth. The real journey isn't about reaching the peak. It's about what happens within you during the climb. The fears you carry, the doubts that creep into your mind, and the challenges you face, these are all part of the process of self-discovery. Every fear you confront, every challenge you embrace, shapes who you become. Remember, fear is not your enemy. It's a guide. Embrace it, learn from it, and allow it to lead you toward growth. Just like Kaito, you can find the strength and peace that lie within, not by avoiding the mountains in your life, but by climbing them. If you found this content valuable, please subscribe, like, and share this video with others who might benefit. Don't forget to check out our channel or website for more related content to continue your journey of self-improvement and mental strength. Thank you for watching.